Now, Nikki Haley has insisted, which is interesting, that she is not going to bow out despite this loss. And it was significant because it was her home base, effectively. Do you think it's good that she's continuing?
It's bad for her career as a Republican if she continues.
Yeah.
It's good for her personally if she wants to go after Trump. Look, this nomination fight was never a fight. From the very beginning, the nomination has always been Trump's. Nikki Haley has to make a decision. She's going to get out sooner or later. Do I endorse him or not?
Yeah.
That's what she's got to decide to do, and that'll dictate how long she'll stay in.
Now, I find it fascinating that you challenged Trump yourself for the presidency in 2020. And obviously, as a former Republican congressman, you really do know this. You've lived it. How is Trump's road to apparent victory going down with Republicans in the United States at the moment?
Look, I've been screaming this from my mountaintop for a couple of years now. The Republican Party is Trump's party, period. We have two major political parties in America. Trump is a cult leader, and he's taken over the party. And again, I love to scare people around the world because I like to scare people here in America. If the election were held tomorrow, Trump versus Biden tomorrow, Trump would win. And I don't think it would be close. Thank God the election won't be for 9 months.
You think it would be a significant win? It's going to be an easy ride for him?
I do. And again, that pains me to say it because Donald Trump is a traitor. He's a criminal. He's a psychopath. He's an existential threat to our democracy. And most voters know that. Too many voters have forgotten that.
It's interesting.
And Joe Biden, go ahead.
Well, that you say this because there are parallels with what has been happening over here. And I was talking to, we've had a former deputy chair of the Conservative Party being suspended for racist comments this morning. And I was talking to a Baroness Saeed Abbasi, who is formerly a Conservative cabinet minister, only around about 10 years ago. And she actually said that she does not recognise the Conservative Party. And do you feel the same?
Oh, my gosh, yes. Oh, my gosh, yes. Look, I'm still a conservative. I was a Republican my whole life until 3 years ago. This party is not conservative. I can't say that enough. It embraces authoritarianism.
Yes.
The Republican Party in America wants a dictator to rule. There's nothing conservative about that.
There's a lot of criticism. Well, I can only repeat really what we hear in our media, levelled at Biden for his age and mental capacity. We've heard many clips of him mistaking one name for another, for instance. Is there a similar discussion? Because they're not that different there's not a great difference in age between the two. Is there a similar discussion about Trump, who is, after all, 77 already?
No, that's what's so fascinating. Because Trump is so bad and so nuts and so crazy and so stupid and so cruel and all the rest, people overlook the fact that he's old because he's got all this other bad.
Yeah.
With Biden looks like your dad. Biden looks like your grandfather. I mean, Biden looks like what we envision old to be. Look, Joe Biden has one obstacle. He has to prove to the American people he's up to the job. If he can do that, I think he'll win. But to date, he hasn't done that.
Can you see that getting any better, Joe?
Oh, my God, I wish I had him. If I had him in a room, I would sit him down and I would say, get the hell out there, Mr. President. Tell the American people you're old and it sucks and I forget things and I forget names and I take a nap every day. But big deal. I think Biden needs to embrace the age.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, he's going to lose. And what his campaign people are doing is they're trying to keep him away and ignore it. Trump will win.
So you
if
have
they
to,
continue to do
in
that.
an issue like that, Joe, you have to own it, don't you, as we would say?
Own it.
Own
That's
it.
a perfect way to put it, Carol. Own it, and embrace it. Have fun with it.
Yeah.
Laugh about it.